Hey, it's Brooksy here. I thought I'd just give a rundown of the channel, speak from the heart, go through why I'm doing it, what's driven me to do it, where I've come from, and some of the stuff that happens in the background that kind of affects me. Where I always say, like, don't let people and their negativity drag you down, affect you. You don't need to answer to it, ignore it, just move on. Well, some of that negativity has affected me in a bit, not the way where I've got to defend myself or need to validate myself. I just need to make it clear some my motives, my reasoning for doing this channel. I basically got an inbox today of someone who I did hold in a bit of regard, and saying, oh, they always like my stuff, but I don't go to their page and like their stuff. I'm two-faced, I'm fake, and this and that, and don't send me anything anymore to their inbox and that. Okay, fair enough. I'm not going to say who it was, or maybe they were going through a hard time, having a bit of question their self-worth, whatever, but still, it made me think. It did make me think. It's like, I'm doing this for a genuine reason. I'm not doing this for fame, to get clout, to get myself out there. Like, there's a growing trend of people jumping on TikTok and YouTube who's been to jail, and they're telling their jail stories and their war stories and whatever. Well, I've got no jail stories or war stories. I was in there. I didn't get beat up. I didn't beat anyone up. I wasn't in any fights. I just stuck my head down and done my time and got through it day by day. I wasn't extraordinary. I didn't stand out, and I wasn't not noticed. I just was. I've got stories from my days in the street and that. Stories that will have you sitting on the side of your seat, and that's not going to do anyone any good. That's just bragging. That's just going over fantastic stuff that I couldn't even believe I was going through at the time. It's not going to impress anyone. It probably will impress some people, but that's not what I want to do. I don't want to impress people by glamorizing or glorifying my past in certain areas of my life. My past is important. It is important, but not for the reason to get out there and broadcast it and try and play a hero card or something, because that's the last thing I was. I definitely wasn't a hero. The reason I get out here and give all this advice is not because I think I've got all the answers, not because I'm some big motivational speaker like Anthony Robbins who's going to pump you up and get you out there and say, hey, win, you can do it, don't believe in failure, don't take no for an answer, winners never quit and quitters never win. No, it's not about that. All I've got is my story. My story's one of, it can be quite a sad story. There's been a lot of hardship in my life, a lot of really testing circumstances. I've been incarcerated from when I was young as well, from when I was a juvenile. I grew up through the system. This isn't about, it's not poor me, because no, I'm not a victim. I'm not a victim, but I've gone through refuges, I've gone through juvenile detention, I've gone through broken families, death, the whole lot. I've lived life. But I've kept on bouncing back and coming back and coming back and coming back. And there were some good times amongst all that as well. There were some great times. There's overseas travel. There's stories that not many people know. When I was younger, I ran away from home at one stage and joined the circus and ran around Australia. I've got all those stories. I've got a bank of stories of my life. I've got that much experience in different areas of life with different people. I've walked amongst blue-collar workers, white-collar workers, academics, travellers, hippies, punks, bikies, street kids, and I've got along with everyone. I found my way. I found my way to adapt to change, to fit into those around me, and to genuinely try and get the best out of bad circumstances. So the reason I do these things is because maybe I can relate to someone. Maybe I can, through one of my little videos or something I say, someone will hit a switch in someone's head and say, hey, that's where I'm at now. Because I've got through everything. I got through heart surgery, open heart surgery. That I didn't think I was going to get through that, but I did. And it's not just it's not my skill that got me through it. It's a surgeon's skill, but it also took a lot of mental strength in recovery, because it's something where you're faced with your mortality, and it honestly does. It is mentally and emotionally draining. I went to hospital down there. I was away from friends and families. I got on a bus and a tram and took myself to the hospital. I was on my deathbed, and basically a lot of my life I've been there for myself, and I've just done what I've had to do. I've just had no other choice. And sometimes I didn't do what I had to do, and that's when I've been fortunate enough to have some good friends or family, and they've come along and picked me up and helped me and put a boot up my ass and helped me. I've been blessed with that too at times in my life, but mostly I've been on my own since a kid. I've had to figure things out. I've always thought I had something profound to tell the world, a message, and I've always kind of been a little bit philosophical and been a thinker. Those who know me on Facebook and know, see my statuses over the years, they're like a little bit left of centre and they're out there. But now I'm in my middle age, I'm 55, towards the far end of my life, I feel. Just something my intuition tells me, but I feel it's coming, it's winding up. But what I do have to tell is I was the message. My life was the message. My life of resilience, bouncing back. My life of being hurt, being let down, but coming back. My failures are the message. My reflections. So when I make these videos and the 1 minute shorts or whatever they are, I don't actually sit down and think, what am I going to do? What am I going to talk about today? Or it just flows. It just comes to me. I have no script. If I had a script, I'd probably get lost. I'd be reading the same line twice, and it just flows out, and it comes from my life experience. My life isn't more fantastic than anyone else's. It's not greater than anyone's. There's no remarkable achievements. My achievement is living, not giving up. So many times I've wanted to give up. So many times I've been that twisted inside, felt that hurt, that dark. I couldn't see past a foot in front of my face. I just didn't want to go on. But I pushed through it. And that's what my message is to you guys out there. No matter what you go through in this life, no matter how much it hurts you, how hard it is, how much you feel like you lost face, you've got to push on. You have to keep moving forward. You have to pick yourself up, dust off, learn, and go forward. Don't worry about what other people think. Don't worry about their criticism. Don't worry about their words. Don't worry about their hatred or their little snickers. And don't worry about it. Because where you've come from and what you've been through, it makes their words look like nothing. Absolutely nothing. You have conquered. You have overcome what many others won't. Every morning you wake up, every day you face up, you have conquered. So, in the meantime, I've decided to keep doing these videos, keep building this channel, see how far I can take it. And not only is it a recollection, reflection, or of my life and trying to give people little glimmers of light and hope and advice in my own way. It is also for me, because I'm building it every day. I'm disciplining myself to it. I'm committing myself to it. This is also a works in progress that you can watch. You can watch me every day of someone who's putting work into something, someone who believes in what they're doing, someone who is committed to what they're doing, and you just can watch it grow from nothing up to wherever it's going to go. I feel this is my legacy of my life. This is for every time I've dropped out of uni, every school I've got kicked out of, every job I've left, every opportunity I've missed. This is the opportunity. This is my purpose. My purpose is you. My purpose is to put love back into this world, to put unity back into this world, to teach people, don't let them divide us. Don't let them hate. Love thy neighbour. Love yourself and love life. Thank you.